third title here is "We in Danger, Girl." Like, come on, we in danger, girl. And I can say it like that because I identify as a black lesbian. So we in danger, girl. Girl, we in danger.
Fuck's sake.
I'm not gonna lie. The second the reboot of Fantastic Four, that looked more entertaining than this one that's coming out in July.
Yeah.
I've never watched that one. I had zero interest in that because I was like, just no. Like there was so much wrong with that when I saw the trailer for that one. I'm like, no.
I wonder if this show is going to have the patriarchy chick from the National Treasure show. Seems like it'd be something right up her alley.
Wait, which one?
Remember that the one chick from the National Treasure show that all she did was bitch about the patriarchy?
Oh yeah, oh, dude, I completely forgot about that fucking show, man. Oh my gosh, like completely forgot about it. Wow. I just remember that one scene when she was running across the prison field. Like, you remember that? She was like,
and they slow motion had bullets, and they all just fucking missed. It's not even like she was dodging.
that show was like one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen, and yet I still would watch it over like Echo, 100%, and probably over this show as well. Oh gosh. All right, episode 1 and done.
Please.
I also I read that comic passage actually earlier today. Like her comic or whatever, that bullshit.
The origin story?
Yeah, the origin where I I think Yellow Flash may have posted it, I think on X, not sure though. But it was pretty much she was like talking to the teacher and she's like, "Oh, like the teacher said something about like she was like telling the teacher like, "Oh, I want to be a scientist or whatever." The teacher's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's good." And she was like, she literally said, "You're not supposed to tell me that." And then the teacher's like, "Why not?" And she's like, "You're supposed to tell me that I can only be a scientist or nurse because that's what people like me back in the day were only allowed to be. And so you're supposed to tell me that's all I can do." But then, like the first black woman astronaut, she did it. She became a scientist, so she broke the rule. She broke the norm. So you're supposed to tell me that like I'm only supposed to do this. And the teacher legitimately said, "Well, that was back then. Like things are different now."
So
Why would I say that to you?
So wait a minute. She unironically asks to be oppressed.
Unironically,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Yes, she did. Like I
And
had
when
to,
the
I'm
teacher's
like,
no, she's like, do it anyway.
yeah, that's when the teacher was like, "Why would I say that to you? Like, you can do whatever you want." Like, like that. Of course, the time period like back then was completely different for like every culture. Like, but
Jim
things are
Crow's over. Like, get over yourself.
exactly like things like why are you? And first of all, like, why are you bringing this? Like, come on, like.
And bitch, you go to MIT. That's
Yeah,
like
exactly. So the teacher's like, "Go ahead."
you like it's freaking it's Boston. Like you're not.
You're north of the Mason. Like, knock it off. Like, that's what you're looking for, TC. You're north of the Mason-Dixon. So even if Jim Crow was a thing, it's not a thing because of where you're located.
Because of where you're located.
I just fuck me. Like
Yeah, it was fucking nuts when I was reading it. I was like, they actually wrote this in. So then the teacher, she's like, "You're supposed to tell me I'm not supposed to do." Like she pretty much like it almost felt like she like bullied the teacher into being like, "Okay, like, well, you'll never be Tony Stark." Like she pretty much bullied the teacher into like name dropping him, which is accurately like
For
Yes, that's a true statement. Like you'll never be him, and then she's like, "Oh, I'll be better." So like I see like this origin. It's like I'm like, wow,
last time I checked,
insufferable.
heroes don't ask to be oppressed,
They do not. No.
and they don't do what they do to show people up, or at least if they start that way, something happens to change their trajectory and be like, "Oh, I was doing this for the wrong fucking reasons."
Oh, you mean she wasn't you don't think heroes do things to become iconic? You don't think that's why they do, their hero things to be iconic?
Not for long. Usually, if they have that mentality, it gets beaten out of
Oh.
them somehow. Like it did for Tony, where he's like, "Yeah, I'm the Da Vinci of our time, but it's ridiculous. I don't think like
Yeah,
that whole weapons designer thing. That was a redemption arc for him. It wasn't something he was proud of. At least not when shit went
right, right.
down." Sorry,
Oh,
I didn't mean
no,
to
no.
ramble. This.
No, dude. Trust me, I just thought it was, like, funny when I read that because I was like, "Wow," like, she's actually, like, insufferable and a fucking bitch.
In the opening panels of
And
her.
then yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean? Like, you wanna be oppressed by this teacher? Like, this teacher like, leave this teacher alone." She's got other students to worry about, like, why are you trying to make a scene in class? Fuck's
The
sake.
other the other issue that I had specifically with her, when they were basically like resetting the original Avengers, like her and when Jane Foster became Thor in the comics and stuff,
Mm,
is that Ironheart literally comes out of nowhere. She has no legit like reason to do what she did other than just for the lulz.
right,
You know,
Fair.
Jane literally becomes the new Thor because she's dying. Odin, Thor is taking Odin's spot and they need a Thor. So he's like, well, this is the only way I know how to save her. There you go.
damned if she's worthy or not.
Yep. You're it now.
Yeah,
You're immortal. You can't die. There you go.
that's crazy.
And this Ironheart chick just literally just pops out of nowhere. It is basically, for lack of a better term, just pulls a Musk. How he bought X.
Yeah,
Bought Twitter. Oh, you don't think I can do this? Here, hold my beer. What?
watch me. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. I'll, like, send you guys I'll text you guys those panels. I thought they were, like, insane.
Wasn't a billionaire? No shade.
Um,
That's just the
actually, absolutely would.
Yeah,
Like, it's the Obadiah meme. Like,
yeah.
you built this in a cave with a box of scraps. Like,
There you go.
he
Tony
had fucking
Stark
nothing in the cave.
put this in a cave with a
I'm
box of
al-
scraps.
I'm almost already done with this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost done.
No, that's fair. That is fair.
Wait.
use of fundraising.
Again, for fuck's sake, you worked in like super magic Wakanda place. Like, can't they fund your shit? It's a drop in the bucket to them.
You know what? That's a fair point because there is a because from what I remember from the first Wakanda film, there was this whole thing where like didn't like he open this program or whatever in the US or he was like opening the borders or whatever like didn't he wasn't he like establishing this
He
like
he either opened or reopened an embassy. They
I
forgot that for Black Panther 2.
they did
Uh,
they did
but the problem is she already had access to Wakanda shit. She and the what's her name, Shuri?
hmm
Yeah, they were getting along really well. Hey, Miss Black Panther, could I have something to make my suit out of? Fucking sure. We can make vibranium, whatever the fuck. Like,
it's like so like half of me would be like, yeah, like sure would just give it up, and then the other half of me would be like, well, Wakandans don't really give up shit. Like they don't like to share. They don't
But
do
again,
that.
they were besties pretty much within seconds. So
Well, I mean, Siri might have pulled a Sam Jackson just fucked off. So
oh, look, they're referencing a thing. They referenced
oh
the
yeah, you guys
one.
remember Ant-Man. You guys remember Scott Lang.
You remember
Oh
how he
yeah.
wrote a book?
Yeah.
We're all interconnected here.
Remember they had the whole training montage in 30 seconds?
Oh, that's right. She did build. I don't know. Maybe we'll see here. Maybe she just needs more material though. And she built. Didn't she build that out of vibranium and shit?
Maybe, but you'd think that would be enough of a skeleton for her to do whatever the fuck she needs to do.
You would think. No, because she's got to be impoverished and poor. You know, she's got to.
Can't get a bank loan to stay with tripping.
Exactly. Don't go to the bank with Sam. although actually now you can now. He's Black Cap, so you can get some free shit. You hanging around with Sam now. So
You have been a horrible steward of Stark's legacy.
preach. It's like the best line of his
Sold.
It's like, but where's the lie?
based.
Exactly.
Wasn't this guy in Community as well?
He was the dean.
Okay, all right.
I found him quite amusing in that show.
Yeah, I did too. I'm like, I know I recognize him for something.
With her own grant money. I did that. Right?
If it's grant money, it's not yours, you bitch.
That's very true.
That's not how grants work.
Like, oh man, again, more legalese and shows that are they just don't know anything about.
If I were MIT, especially if this bitch was pulling this kind of shit, I would have a kill switch.
You know when you do it right now before she even hits the water.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
the suit will prevent permanent injury. She'll
She'll be fine.
yeah, dump her into Charles right there.
She's got black girl magic. She'll be fine.
Teaching robot and virtual operational resource and your very own.
Yeah, so that proves this shit is not hers. It's like got MIT software in this AI software in this fucking thing.
It's the freaking pencil from Microsoft Word.
It is. Yeah.
It brings back flashbacks of the fucking paperclip.
Yeah.
That's all we need to see next is the fucking paperclip.
Oh God.
Oh.
Okay, 30216 RW.
Hmm?
Wait a minute, they expelled her but didn't take away her credentials?
Your IT department sucks.
Yeah.
Just flat out.
Like as soon as you knew you were going to expel her, you should have just like cut her credentials right then and there. Like,
at least then she would have had to hack it to get it to work.
Correct.
Why would you just say Chicago? Give them a fucking address.
That's very true.
Read off the street address. Like, you want me to believe she's a genius, but she's too stupid to read off the street address.
Oh man, disgrace is what she is.
My cousin used to use her name unironically as a substitute for a word you can't say on YouTube.
Yeah, I was referring to that word. So, yep.
I don't think that's what would happen. I feel like they would want to have surveillance. When their freaking alarm goes off.
You would think.
I feel like Iron Man suits wouldn't be that, like, they wouldn't be particularly shocking in this day and age of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I feel like they'd be pretty ubiquitous.
I mean, true. You would think, but this is Chicago, so not that I'm like down. Chicago, you guys are good. Chicago's good.
I mean, could it be a scroll?
I mean, there you go. There you go. That's the question.
I figured that's probably a lawsuit for her family too. By the way,
Yeah,
there's the actual theft. there's the lawsuit for the property. Like, gee, I wonder why she doesn't have any fucking money.
Yeah, right.
Did she have brought it upon herself? Oh no, accountability.
Age 11, started college.
Oh, we're getting the expedition dump.
The last 3 scenes have been, yeah, that mural scene was just exposition.
Yeah.
This whole, the last, like, then, oh, jeez.
Well, now we're just getting like, go ahead.
Ever since you landed, it's just been exposition. Like,
I'll be honest. I'm trying to keep myself awake here.
pause just for a
Companies,
sec.
it didn't work for me either.
I won't bust him off rip, implying that she's willing to bust him.
Right. Just not now. Just not now.
Because she just met him, not because she doesn't believe it, not because she respects Tony Stark. Fuck you, Riri.
Shut up and go sit at the kids' table.
This is where you belong. Where you belong.
Until you know what the concept of money is. And an honest day's work. She doesn't need an OIT scholarship. She needs a military.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
needs military school.
She needs discipline. Is what she needs.
Oh my god, that's
Because that'll come off that easily.
Oh yeah, right.
Super barely an inconvenience.
Institutions rejecting your genius.
All they've been doing is try to cater to her. So
Nope.
They've reached.
they've designed classes and courses around her intellect. So that was a false statement.
That kind of shit would take more than 24 hours.
Well, not for her, because she's the bestest.
The only way this would have been remotely redeemable is if that guy was Justin Hammer.
Ooh,
That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
I wouldn't actually mind Amber coming back.
I wouldn't mind that either.
You know, if that was Hammer, I would have been perfectly fine with it.
Oh man, Hammer time. Yeah, I would have fucking
even like a top scientist from AIM, not some schmuck from
True.
Chicago.
No, yeah, true.
You know.
True.
You just killed your entire house's electricity, and you're doing a massive project. It's gonna die before it's done, and then you're gonna have to restart.
Correct. Glad that's over.
Can they make up the mind as to what resources she has, please? You
I
can't
know.
simultaneously make the argument that she has hard-light holograms and be like, she doesn't have more resources because freaking not a billionaire. It's like, bitch, if you could
Like, where
jerry rig that kind of shit.
I know, like, where are these holograms coming from? Like, we need more information. Like, what can the suit do? Like, we need more. We need more.
That was awful.
Yeah. No. You know what though? It was awful, but surprisingly, I've seen worse. Like, that's the thing. It's like you see enough worse, like a lot of bad Marvel shit, and you're just like, yeah, like that was really bad. But I've just seen like Echo. Like, I don't even think anything takes Echo. Like, that's just.
At least no one hears anything about Echo anymore.
Exactly. Like, once you see that show and it's in your brain, it's like nothing else is like. Even shows that's bad, it's like, no, at least it's not Echo. But yeah, that was still bad. It was still bad. Yeah. It just shows like a walking contradiction of just like multiple things. It's like 1 minute there's this, 1 minute I'm gonna steal this, next minute is it legal? I don't know. I don't want to be a part of it. And it's like schools don't appreciate your genius, but then it's like the schools definitely try to cater to her and her fucking genius. So it's like,
but you're the one who got yourself kicked out. So
exactly.
But I can't believe they were expelling her ass, but they didn't actually revoke her permissions until she was in a freaking different state.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure
a different time zone. Not just a different state, different time zone.
Different time zone. Yeah.
Because Chicago's an hour behind MIT.
Correct. Yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to suspend fucking those credentials as soon as you like have made the decision to expel her. Like, then you fucking do everything, and then you call her in and you tell her, and then she's gone. Like, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Like, you guys know as well as I do, like, when you get let go from a job, IT shuts you off, like,
Oh yeah.
within the
Immediate.
hour,
Yeah.
immediately or within the
Immediately.
hour, like,
Yep.
not several hours after. Like,
especially if it's a less than especially if it's a less than amicable split.
yeah.
True.
It's like they'll be like, "Oh, by the way, shut this person down." Like while they're in the meeting getting fired, they'll be like,
Yeah, like the email goes to IT, and then the person gets called into HR to get let go.
To get let go. Yeah.
Like, so by the time, if they get all pissed off and all that, by the time that happens, they're already shut down.
They're
Like,
already, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They're
it
not.
takes no more than 15 minutes for these systems to sync. As somebody who works in IT, it takes 15 minutes at most.
Yeah. They're not still in a suit going to a different time zone and then finally being like, oh, it's finally you're restricted. It's like, what? Like, you should be lucky you got fucking like a few minutes away from your place. Like,
why do they even let her like physically near the armor? She had it
That-
like 90% on before anybody started asking questions.
that's also true. It's like, how long? And then again, it's like, how long was she in there before they called her in? They wanted her to finish her experiment first to see if it worked or not. Like,
yeah, that's like HR saying, "Oh, we're gonna let you go, and this is your last day, but you can finish the day." No,
yeah,
I'm not finishing the day. I'm not helping you out. If you're letting me
exactly.
go,
Yes,
I'm out.
yeah,
Like,
just let me fucking go. I'm not doing anything else.
yeah,
And like that's why when you lose a job like that, they walk you out. They'll be
Correct.
like, "We'll watch you clean out your desk and we're leaving."
Yeah. Well, they were trying to walk her out, but again, like you said, she like the access to the suit was like crazy. Like that was like crazy. Like they were just like so lax when she was like la di da, and then I'm gonna put all the suit stuff on. It's like, come on, security.
Especially since we saw her suit up. It's not like it was fast.
No, it wasn't fast.
It's not
No,
like they didn't have time to react.
it was not fast at all. No. Yeah, this what a show. What a show. Although again, like I said, I like the gist is like this, it's like Robin Hood. It's legit like the Robin Hood that we were watching. Like
Yeah.
We Be Robin. Like
Where
that's
it was a self-report for their team song, "We Be Robin."
yeah. Ironheart review, We Be Robin. Like that's it. That's episode 1. And yeah, I got a perfect thumbnail for it and everything. So look at that.
yeah, seriously.
I
Like,
mean, we've got a couple. We could put a Robin Hood reference in it. We
Oh,
could
that's true.
have the really like "Please kill me now" face from Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, so many options. So many options. What to do. What to do. Oh man. Well, yeah. That was Iron Fart. There we go.
I don't know about you guys, but unless you guys really, really want to keep going, I think we're done.
Well, I was just gonna say all we need to do is one.
I
Yeah.
I adamantly refuse.
I'm just gonna
Like, I'm
you know
drawing the line in the sand right there. Like,
you know what we could do? We can just like review like somebody else's review. Like because their review will be much shorter and then probably funnier. So
So the question is, do we review a funny review or do we review a show review? Either way, I'm good with it.
yes, that's very true. Ooh, maybe we should alternate. Like that'll
We can
be
review two
more.
reviews. We can review we can review the likes of Az or Nerdrotic or Disparu on one day and like do the same review for a shill channel on the other day.
I'm
I
I'm
vote
ga-
Grace Randolph.
I'm game for that. Yeah, no, for
Yeah, I'm in.
sure.
Oh, I haven't seen any of his work in a while.
I'm
Disparu, I haven't seen anything of his in a while. I gotta catch up on his. His stuff's great. I love it.
yeah, his stuff is great. Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, I'm definitely down for that. So I'll start seeing who's reviewing this stuff.
I'm sure it'll be
uh,
infinitely more entertaining.
oh no, 100%. 100%. So
Don't waste your time or like honestly just don't pay for Disney Plus. Like guys, like this is the kind of shit they're pumping out now. Just don't do it.
yeah, I mean, they were saying this show is like Marvel's Acolyte. So
Oh, great.
yeah.
That's really not a compliment from what I've heard.
No, no, it's not.
The,
It's not. Yeah, I think Joe
the Acolyte makes Ahsoka look like freaking Shakespeare. Okay,
yeah, it does. Did we do episode 1? Is that what we was it?
I know we watched it. I can't remember if we actually posted it or not.
I feel like maybe we did. I don't know. There was just like that one fight scene in the beginning. Like that was
Where
just
Trinity got bitch slapped.
yeah,
Like,
it was just god awful. It was awful. It was poorly executed, poorly written scene. But yeah, it's definitely not a compliment. The comparison. Oh man, they should have just dropped all the episodes at once, like they did Echo. But
yeah, they should have given it the full Echo treatment. Well, either the full Echo treatment or the full Batgirl treatment. One of the two.
true, true. I would have been fine with either or. I wouldn't know or wouldn't have cared. I should say that. So, but yeah. We thank you all for tuning in, and we do ask that you Hulk smash that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment and let us know what you think about Riri Williams and Ironheart. Share this video out there, hit that bell for notifications, and you guys take care.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.